This is the corner of death. This is where this dead chicken is. There's a dead chicken here. He's not ours. Oh no, it's a crow! No way! It's a crow, it's a dead crow. Sorry. I was just not expecting a crow. It's one of my most favorite animals. Anyways, the crow and the corner of death is gonna get cleaned tomorrow. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Because the other video is doing so well and we've been showing you guys, our new property. Today's gonna be the day where we go in a little bit more detail, showing you exactly what we have here.
And you will see how it's really look like in Siberia.
Yeah, we want to show you our part of Siberia. Siberia is massive, but the biggest reason why we wanted to stay in this town is because Baikal is here, right? This is the most beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's amazing because it's a really small town, but you can have here everything: school, garden, kindergarten, all stores, everything. But we're still in part of city in this land.
Yeah, to you guys it might look like we're in the middle of nowhere because we have these beautiful mountains on the sides and it just looks like we're absolutely lost. But I can assure you we're 10 minutes from Lake Baikal in car and 10 minutes from a high school, 10 minutes from a store, 10 minutes from the center of town, 10 minutes from absolutely everything. We can get to the train station and go to Moscow from here in 10 minutes.
And even go to Mongolia on a car or train.
Yeah, so we're connected to civilization, but far enough to be nice and comfortable. So behind us, you can already see that we have the building, the house. We're gonna show you what it's like. We didn't buy this land for that thing behind us. So let's take a look at it. One of the biggest concerns that was brought up about this from the last video is that house is basically a shack. And yeah, I agree. I knew that buying this property, it was gonna come with basically 4 walls and a foundation. I wanted it for the foundation. This is gonna be torn down. I decided with Ksenia that we're not really gonna build a house there. The foundation is small. This is gonna be used as a banya. I'm gonna build a banya in the future. So let's go inside. Just be aware that I'm aware that this is not really a house. This is really, really bad. You can see the roof is not really done right. The walls have gaps. This is not for building. This is not for living. I don't care. I didn't buy this land for that. We didn't purchase this land, sorry, for that. All right, so when we go inside anyways, we have to use a knife, but we're already used to this as a Mexican American. Come inside. This is how it looks, okay? There's no faking the funk. This, just like many other places, I'm gonna close the door behind us so it doesn't slam. This place was built just to show that there's something here, all right? We know that. I don't care because I want the land. We want to build in a spacious area. This is going to be the future banya. I'm gonna use the foundation. Half of this room is going to be for the banya, half is going to be for the pool for cold water, and it's going to take maybe 3-4 years to build everything after the house. The main objective is building the house. I'm going to show you where we're going to put it, but I just want to let you know, guys, I'm aware that this is not made for living, and I've told you guys in the past that we're going to take it slow. This is not going to be torn down until it has absolutely no use. It's still really good for storage. This is already a roof over some things. We can put storage here, I can't tell you how happy I am just to have this. Even if this is all we had, we would be so happy. We do have electricity, so that's also a plus. We can put in connectors here. We have electricity. This place is a roof over our heads, and it's something that we can store in. Just remember, this is the future place for a banya. Now I'm going to show you where we're going to build the house. I'm going to tell you the measurements. It's going to be a little bit on or off by 2 meters, but we've already got the sticks on the ground to give you an idea of how it's going to look. Let's go outside. Come on. Let's use the knife again and get out of here. So the main objective is to build a house that's 10 meters by 8 at least. The goal was 12 by 8, depending on how much money we can spend on it. I prefer 12 by 8 meters. That is 8 this way and 12 that way, facing here. So I'm gonna walk the distance. So it's gonna be like this. This way, it's gonna be 10 or 12 meters, all right? Just remember, this is the extremity of the other point. And then we're gonna move this way for 8 meters, which is over here. But just keep in mind that this is where the house is gonna be. And we're planning on building one floor, at least this year, or finish mid next year. One floor level, all right? But we're gonna leave the option to build the second floor. That is the main goal, guys. It's gonna be right here. The front of the house should be on this side. So we're gonna have the entrance on this side. Why? Because the sunrise is on the side where Baikal is, and it should be amazing just putting a porch there and enjoying the sunrise. The sunset is right over there, and if we want, we'll put another porch on the other side and see the sunset. That is the main goal, to build here a brand new house. We're gonna want to build it with aerated cement blocks. They're something that is much better for winter, I believe. It's also a little bit easier to build. It might be a little bit more expensive than wood and brick, but it does the job very well, and it's much faster.
Daniel showed you where it will be, but I will show how it will be inside and how I want. It will be front door here. You go inside, take out your clothes and shoes. Don't forget about shoes, it's really important. And across the sidewalk, it will be a bathroom and toilet. Here it will be our room and our future kids' room. 2 rooms on one side. And here it will be living room with couch and kitchen. It will be together. And if we have guests, they will come here and sit, chill and talk and enjoy our time together. And here it will be patio where I put a bench, a small table, and I will drink tea with my father and enjoy beautiful view and weather. By the way, if you can't imagine how design will be, here's the photo.
Now, a lot of people have been asking, hey, electricity. We already have it there. It's already locked in, right? So all we have to do is connect it down and put in the outlets. So we already have electricity. But we are going to be putting water. We're going to be drilling for water here. They say that about 8 meters down is very good water on this land. And they charge 5,500 rubles per meter. So it shouldn't cost more than 70,000 rubles to get fresh, clean water. Just keep that in mind, guys. We're hoping to dig here so we can feed the future banya and the house that's going to be where I showed you. Everything is really close, really inexpensive in my opinion, because this is going to be water for the rest of our lives. And the electricity here in Irkutsk Oblast is amongst the cheapest in the entire Russian Federation, if not the cheapest. A lot of you guys were talking about how fertile the ground was. You know, we have really good land here for farming. The biggest reason is because, well, this used to have a lot of cows here. These cows have fertilized this ground for who knows how many decades, and nobody's ever planted anything here. It's just been fertile land. I've dug on this ground for like 2 meters. That's like 6 feet, or I don't know how much it is in feet, but like 2 meters down, and it is black, rich soil. And it's thanks to these guys. Sludanka cows have been fertilizing this land. Now, this part of the land here, it's got a foundation of cement. So we're thinking about in the future just using this part here for doing an outside barbecue. You already know the house will be in front, so we'll put a pathway down. The cow's peeing, check it out. That's funny. So yeah, in Sludanka, you might be in a town, but you still got them Sludanka cows peeing and pooing all the time. That's how we have that good soil. Well, we told you that we were going to bring a tractor to push the ground. The reason why is because it's uneven. Let's be honest, this land is uneven. And what we want to do is take about half a meter. In some areas, it's even less, but we want to take about half a meter off the top and push it into this big hole. All right, I've told you that here they had that outside bathroom. I showed you of us taking it off, but I want to bring the land here and kind of slope it out and taper it down so that water can easily get off our land, so there's no flood issues. Even though here there's absolutely no problems with floods because Baikal can handle all the water in the world. This is the plan. This Thursday, I'll make another video while it's happening, but this Thursday they should come. The ground, this place is going to look completely different. I can't wait to show you guys that. But what do you guys think about the view? Let me know. Check that view out, those mountains. It's nice, right? Now I think you noticed that there's power lines in that shot. A lot of you guys also brought that up to our attention. Hey, you're too close to the power lines. Are you not scared? I'm going to show you just how far we are from the power lines. These things don't even cross our land. They're nowhere near us. I'm going to give you a precise measurement. Well, not precise, but I'm going to give you an example of just how far those things are from us. Let's do it now. On the ground, I have a tape measure that shows you 10 meters, all right? Just think about it. The 10 meters starting here from where our house is going to be, and the end is where that other, basically a little bit 2 meters past that stick, because we remember we were doing 10 by 8. This is the 8. Now, if you follow me, just remember that this is the distance. This is 10 meters, all right? That was 10 meters that we just walked. Well, again, now we started again from the point where we ended, and to this point is another 10 meters. You can see we're still 20 meters away so far from the power lines. Like, I'm gonna guess that from here to the wall, it's a little bit, maybe like 8 meters or 7, but just imagine that's 30 meters and we're still not at the wires. I'm gonna show you, they still look close, right? You can look up, they still look close, but they are way further away than you could imagine. Just to give you another point of view, on that mountain is where the line is crossing. You can see it is way up in the mountain, but it's far away. Let's go look closer to the wires now. Those wires are somewhere halfway towards the neighbor's land. Now, I'm gonna break the rules a little bit. I'm gonna walk over there and show you exactly where those wires are. Those wires are about 30 to 50 meters away from our land. All right, let's go check it out. Hopefully I don't get in trouble, but I just wanted to prove a point. We're completely safe, and you know, they're building closer. You can see they're building that garage there. They're building way closer to the power lines. There's a garage and it's gonna be a house. So I'm gonna show you how far we are. Here's the cows that were outside. You can see all that dung on her butt. That's what's been fertilizing this ground. They're in this building here. That's where the entrance is from. But I'm gonna go through here. This is the end of our land. You can see that's the wall that I showed you at 30 meters. 30 meters to this wall. I'm on the other side of the wall now. Remember, it was 30 meters to this wall. I'm on the neighbor's land now. Just so you understand, this is what's happening. I'm gonna walk you to the center of their land here. I'm breaking the rules, but those wires are running all the way across his field. You can see how much I've walked. I'm still not under them. Now we're under them, directly under them. You see that? Now the wires are running right above. And so you can see now, guys, we are way past it. There's the wall all the way over there. That's about 20 to 30 meters. And now I'm right below the wires. There are the wires right there. I'm standing right below them. So everybody who's worried, don't worry, guys. There's plenty of space. This guy on this land actually is screwed because he's running right below the wires. So that's how it is. No worries. There's the wires there. And our land's all the way over there, 30 meters away from the wall, and another 20 to 30. So it's 40 to 60 meters away from the wires. Enough of the wires. Let's go and check out our land. I just spent like 5 minutes getting to that point. It is a long distance from here. My kids, my wife, my future wife, my future kids are going to be completely safe. Do not worry, guys. The government will not let you build if you're a certain distance away from them, okay? So we're completely safe. Let's continue talking about the other things that are part of this land, which was that cow building that you saw. And there's going to be another thing in the corner. Come on. You guys saw those cows I showed you. They were in this room. Well, I told you this has been fertilized for decades. This building here is older than the last two owners. So we're going to break this down, guys. The roof is already collapsing. Come inside a little bit. The roof is already collapsing. Our neighbor has been nice enough to pick up the manure. He's taken it. You know, we could have used it, but right now the best thing for us is clean this out. We'll break down this building maybe next year or later on this year. Just know that this is all going to be deleted. We want to have a clean view of all of our land. We want to make sure that we work from one corner to the other, making sure that the ground is healthy and the foundation is sitting nice and sturdy. So this is going down. Comment down below what you think about the build so far. Is it more or less what you expected? For us, it's totally worth it. I think that for us it's a dream come true. I'm going to show you now a scenic view of our surroundings. We do have one neighbor here right next to us, another neighbor across, but that's basically all we see. Again, guys, this is a birch forest. These mountains get snow and they look absolutely beautiful. The sun rises, I've said it, towards this direction. That's where Lake Baikal is. When we build the second floor, we should be able to see Lake Baikal. We could already see it on the road as we're walking up here. So imagine another floor and there's Lake Baikal. Down this way, sun all day. And then as you're turning around, you get to see another beautiful hill filled with birch trees. There's actually an eagle flying up there. I don't know if Ksenia can zoom in on that or see it. There's an eagle flying on top of those pine trees. You see it? Look at that beautiful thing. It's incredible. We are so close to nature. Those are our neighbors over there. And that's just how it is, guys. When the house is built where we're standing, we'll be set for life. We'll have the water. We'll have the electricity. The septic tank will go in. It'll be ecosystem friendly. This is one of the piles of cement and stuff that we have to take out. You know, this was so filled with trash. There was like trash everywhere, wood everywhere, like buried under the ground. And when I say we want to take care of the land, we want to do better than the previous owners. I don't care what their mentality is. I want to make sure that this land passes on through my bloodline and they take care of the land. This is the most important thing for me, is that we make this better than it was before. Obviously we're going to live here, but we should take care of it. This is one pile we're going to throw away. There's the other one over there. Let's go look at it. We have this big pile of wood here. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. I've said it before that we will separate it. The one that doesn't work for anything we'll use for camping and shashlik. The neighbors left a bunch of trash that we have to go through and separate it, so we're not throwing any toxic things into the trash can. But for the most part, this is all of the trash. This is all of the wood that they buried under the ground. Some of it were walls. We showed you videos of us breaking things down. We want to make sure that this is clean, that the ground is fertile, that the ground is not filled with toxic material. This is being responsible. I want to make sure that it is as beautiful or more beautiful than it was when the world was created. The one thing that I'm most proud of about this land is just how beautiful and fertile it is, how soft it is, not so much rocks. Growing up, you know, in Mexico, my grandpa used to make me dig through rocks and stuff like that. I found this bar here, this metal bar, which is for moving rocks and other objects. I found it 2 meters dug in on the backside of the land. You can see that hit a rock there, but nothing there. That's so easy. I was digging earlier to show you how beautiful this dirt is. So come take a look at it. I'm so proud of it. I'm so happy that it's ours. Look at this, guys. Look at this. So beautiful. This is 1/2 meter into the ground. It's nice and soft. Not really hitting much rocks. I hit that rock earlier, but it was luck. You gotta be lucky to hit a rock in here. Of significant size, of course. Usually the topsoil is not this deep and this good. That can go on for much longer. Look at this. This is beautiful. Oh. I can make this work. So, what do you guys think about that, huh? I love reading the comments. Remember, I read basically 100% of them, and I answer about 90 to 99% of all comments. And I'm trying to engage with the community because you guys have been so kind to me. I want to give back. Ksenia and I read through the comments. She does the Russian ones, I do the English ones. And we really appreciate you being part of this community. I told you that this land here cost 1 million with the 12 sot and this structure, which we didn't buy it again for the structure, but we do have plans for the foundation. Now, the price for the septic tank, the price for the water, the price for connecting the last line down into this house for electricity, those things are going to be mentioned when they happen, right? When the tractor comes and moves the land, you'll have the price for that. I'm going to be probably the only channel who is clear about the prices, who I'm never going to just say, hey, it might change, it might not. I'm going to tell you the precise price at the moment. Also, there is extra taxes for when you buy land. I'm going to make a complete separate video for that because there's taxes along when you purchase land, the people that you have to pay to do the paperwork. All of that is going to be in a story video where Ksenia sits down and explains some of it. I just want to be very transparent, right? I don't want to go around the bush and just say, I don't know, or maybe it changes, or I can't remember. We're going to document everything as it's happening. And I'm really excited to share these things with you. Could you tell the people what that neighbor was talking about? Because some of them were worried about we're going to lose our land or something like this. Like, we have the right paperwork to defend ourselves, right?
Yes, it's right. This person just from old time when this land not exist like for living, and he put his car there because he don't have any entry in his land because he put wrong house in wrong spot. And just last owner, he say, okay, you can put your car because I still building, you still can put it there. But he think what he still can do it because he all the time do like that. But now he find already different road where he can go and park in his car and put his door. That's why it's not even problem for us.
I'm going to show you a picture of the land plots, the legal land plots of the government. So you see where he's parking his car. He's parking it behind this building. And that's basically where I'm going to build a garage in the future. But, you know, he built this house on the only front of his land. So he shot himself in the foot. He's going to have to take his car around the other way and find some other way to park his car and walk to his land. The deal that he had was with someone else. This was during Soviet time. And that deal didn't pass over from the people that we bought it from. So if we have to go to court, Ksenia is going to fight it to the end. I don't want to give this guy the land because this is prime territory for building our own garage. He finds it so like it benefits him, obviously, because it's right in a perfect spot. But that's our land, as you're going to see, or you already saw in that photo that I showed you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of us clarifying most of the comments. We read through all of them, right?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, what did you think about, what was your favorite type of comments? Because there were a lot.
I happy what people really see what this ground is really good, because it's not so much place in this town where you can find good land without rocks, more straight, in good spot in a part of the city, and this perfect for us.
Yeah, reading the comments, I was really proud that you guys were so happy that we finally had our own place. We've had this channel for a little bit over a year, and we've been showing, life around Russia, but this is now our place. And the channel is going to be producing videos like this, updates on this land. We'll also do a little bit of traveling perhaps, and also make videos of me running my mouth about my opinions. But just know that we are so proud to be part of this community. We are so happy, right, that they're watching us.
Yes, I was really surprised how many people was so happy for us, and really appreciate it, because it's a big step for our life. It's really good.
With that being said, thank you so much. Please comment, guys. We read all of them. I always say it. And if you haven't hit like, maybe hit like. It helps the algorithm. It helps our channel grow. We truly appreciate it. It motivates us. I don't really ask for this all the time, like hit the like button, but we do need it because it lets us know that we're on the right direction. And I want to document this not only for us, but for the people who are interested in moving to Russia. Now you have an idea of how much things cost. This is an informative video in my opinion. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
This is the corner of death. This is where this dead chicken is. There's a dead chicken here. He's not ours. Oh no, it's a crow! No way! It's a crow, it's a dead crow. Sorry. I was just not expecting a crow. It's one of my most favorite animals. Anyways, the crow and the corner of death is gonna get cleaned tomorrow.